The story begins with a man named Arch, whose eyes open inside a very expensive car. He panics and thinks, whose car is this? He presses the home button on the car's maps, and that Tesla automatically takes him to a luxurious bungalow. After reaching there, he meets a man named Jeff who says, "Sir, I am your assistant." Hearing this, Arch, shocked, asks, "Whose house is this?" Jeff replies, "Sir, it's yours only." "What happened?" Arch cannot believe it. He goes upstairs to see what is actually going on. On the walls, he sees pictures of himself that he never even got clicked. Suddenly, an angel named Gabriel appears there. Gabriel tells him that he has swapped Arch's life with Jeff's. Actually, in real life, Arch himself was Jeff's assistant. Gabriel did all this so that Arch could understand that someone else's life is not always better. Every person has their own struggles. Gabriel believed that within a week Arch would want to return to his old life. But the opposite happens. Arch starts enjoying this luxurious life a lot. While relaxing in the pool, he says to Gabriel, "Do you even remember what my real life was like? I don't want to go back there." After this, the story shows Arch's real life. He was driving a car while texting on the phone. Gabriel was sitting on the back seat, and at the right time he diverted Arch's attention to the front, because of which a big accident was avoided. Gabriel's job was to save people who use phones from accidents. Arch was standing in a long line outside a shop. This was his side hustle. He used to earn money by doing small tasks on a platform called Task Sergeant. In college he had learned to make documentaries, but for a long time he hadn't gotten good work, so he was forced to do such odd jobs. After standing in the line for 2 hours, the shopkeeper says that the buns are finished. The man who gave the task also cancels the order, and Arch gets nothing. Gabriel is watching all this from a distance. At night, Arch was at his second job when a girl named Elena comes to meet him. She asks, "How is the work environment here? Is he happy in this job?" Elena wanted to form a workers' union. Arch says, "Nothing will change, don't waste time." At night, both of them meet again at a taco shop. Arch was very tired, he hadn't slept properly. They have a good conversation, some laughter and jokes too. Gabriel was watching everything from afar. Exhausted, Arch goes and sleeps in his car because he didn't have money even for a motel. On his father's phone call, he lies and says that he has taken a new flat. Then he turns on a podcast, but it asks for $6 to remove ads. Gabriel feels very sorry for him. The next day, Gabriel goes to a meeting of angels. Every angel has their own job. Azrael is an angel who gives people hope again in life. Gabriel listens carefully to his words. He also feels like doing something meaningful. He tells his manager Martha that he wants to help a troubled human. Martha says that this work is tough. First find a person who is truly broken, then change their path. It is not easy. Gabriel says, "I know one human, Arch." Martha stops him. "That is not your assignment. You have to save Elena from an upcoming accident." But Gabriel's attention was on Arch, so he is unable to save Elena. The only thing that happens is that Arch and Elena's planned date gets cancelled. Arch keeps working without sleep. He gets a new job, cleaning the garage at the house of a rich man named Jeff. Jeff was living a luxury lifestyle, cold plunge, sauna, everything. During this, Arch sets the garage perfectly. Impressed, Jeff says, "Great job, 5 stars." Arch takes advantage of the moment and asks, "Do you need an assistant?" Jeff, who was already impressed with him, says, "Let's do a 1-week trial." Now Arch, working as Jeff's assistant, was doing a really great job. From arranging food to planning parties, he did every task in a perfect way. Jeff was extremely rich. He would buy $500 watches as if it were nothing. Jeff gave Arch the company card and said, "If any expense comes up while doing my work, use this card." Because of this job, Arch's life started settling a bit. Now he was not staying in his car, but in a good hotel. The next day, Arch was going to take Elena on a date. He told Jeff about it, so Jeff gave him one of his branded shirts and a jacket too. "It's small for me, but it'll fit you perfectly." Along with that, Jeff also suggested a restaurant. "It's very classy, not too expensive either." Arch went to that same restaurant with Elena. Jeff had recommended a few dishes, but after seeing their prices, both of them got scared, so they ordered cheaper items only. Even then, the bill came out very heavy. Arch didn't have that much money, so hesitantly he used the card that Jeff had given him. The next day, when Jeff found out, he asked Arch, "Why did you pay for your food using my card?" Arch said, "I was about to tell you. The place you suggested was beyond my reach. If I hadn't used the card there, it would have been an insult. Don't worry, I'll return the money." But Jeff felt betrayed by this. He clearly said, "I can't trust you," and he fired Arch from the job. Arch left with his belongings. He didn't get any work on Task Sergeant either. To earn some money, he had to donate blood. Because of weakness, he fell asleep sitting inside a shop. The guard woke him up and told him that it was closing time. When he came outside, he saw that the police had towed his car away. Seeing this, he was completely broken from inside. Gabriel was watching all this from a distance. He understood that Arch was truly a lost soul. He came in front of Arj and said, "I am an angel." He showed his wings and said, "I know your entire life." Gabriel said, "Don't worry, things will get better." He showed Arj his future, where he was working in a food delivery truck. There was so much pressure that there wasn't even permission to go to the bathroom. A bottle was given instead. Gabriel further said, "Right now you sleep in your car, later you'll shift with Elena to her mom's house. Her sister and her sister's boyfriend will also live there. A small house, 5 people, but it's fine, right?" But instead of motivating Arj, all this made him even more depressed. Then Gabriel said, "Don't be scared, after some time you'll get a job too. You people will shift to another place as well, but money will still be less. Your dog will fall sick and you won't even have money for its treatment, but still, you people will be happy." Seeing all this, Arj burst out, "Why should I live such a misery-filled life? All this feels like a nightmare." Gabriel said, "I'm not allowed to show all this. I'm a small angel, that's why my wings are also small. But I genuinely wanted to help you, to tell you that your life also has value." Angrily, Arj said, "You've made me even more depressed, and this hardship-filled life is our destiny. A perfect life belongs to people like Jeff. We are just born to serve them." To prove Arj wrong and to show that Jeff's life is not perfect either, Gabriel swapped the lives of Arj and Jeff with each other. Now the story had come back to the same point from where it had started. Arj, having become rich, was fully enjoying his new life. Just then Jeff came to him and said, "Get ready for the meeting." Gabriel thought, now he'll find out how much of a hassle it is to be rich. But the meeting turned out to be very easy. There was just some light conversation, and the entire dinner bill was paid by the company. After coming home, a man came to fix the pool heater. He said, the heater was completely damaged and fixing it would cost $35,000. Gabriel said, "See, such huge expenses. Is it easy to live like the rich?" But Arj smiled and said, "I have money, no tension." He told the mechanic, "Yes brother, install a completely new heater." After this, Arj went to the same store where he and Elena used to work. Elena didn't even recognize him anymore. Arj introduced himself again, and this time he took Elena on a date again to the same restaurant. This time he ordered the same expensive dish that he couldn't afford earlier. And this time the restaurant people happily said, "Sir, your food is on the house. No bill." After the date, Arj and Elena even kissed. After 1 week, Gabriel came and said, "1 week is over. Ready to go back?" Gabriel was fully confident that by now Arj would have understood the value of his real life. But Arj said, "Why should I go back? This life is amazing, man." Then it was revealed that Gabriel could not send Arj back without his consent. If Arj wanted, he could stay in this luxury life forever. Manager Martha got angry on hearing this. Scolding Gabriel, she said, "I gave you a simple task, to save people from accidents. But you didn't even save Elena, her date got postponed. You sent Arj to an expensive restaurant, his job was taken away, and now you've created this entire life switch mess." Martha said, "Until you fix everything, I'm keeping your wings. First prove that you are a responsible angel." The scene shifts to a big party of Arj. Gabriel meets him. Now people could see Gabriel too. Gabriel asked, "Don't you think that something wrong is happening with Jeff?" When Arj didn't care, Gabriel returned Jeff's memories to him. Jeff was shocked. "Why am I working in my own house?" In that shock, he even fainted. After regaining consciousness, everything was explained to him. Jeff said, "I want my life back. Let's make a deal. If you return to your life right now, I'll give you $1 lakh." Arj shouted, "One of your watches is more expensive than that. How selfish are you?" Gabriel intervened and said, "This is not allowed. You cannot switch lives by tempting someone with money." Jeff said, "Listen, I didn't know your condition was this bad. You didn't even have a house. If I had known, I would never have fired you. But will you snatch my entire life for one mistake?" Gabriel also explained things to Arj. In the end, Arj agreed but said, "Let me stay for a few more days. Let me enjoy a little, then I'll return to my tired life." Jeff said, "All right." Arj even challenged him. "If it's so easy, then you try living like me, poor, for a few days." Jeff laughed and said, "If I were in your place, I'd become rich in just a few days. Piece of cake." Both of them stepped out, but Gabriel said, "Wait, I also need a place to stay." Jeff agreed. Both of them started sleeping in a hotel. In the morning, the staff came. "You'll have to check out, otherwise pay." Jeff somehow convinced them, "I'll pay by night." The next day, Jeff started working on Task Sergeant, exactly like Arj. He didn't even know how to drive Arj's old car properly. While reversing, he hit something. Gabriel kept guiding him. Within a few days, Jeff understood how tough the life of the poor really is. Robots were taking away human jobs. On top of that, customers would start shouting even at the slightest mistake. Jeff said, "Brother, I packed a little less." That man said, "I'll give 1 star." After working the entire day, Jeff found out that the payment would come after a week. He calculated, "I burned more petrol than what I earned today. We are in minus." Which meant, tonight too they would have to sleep in the car. On the other side, Arj and Elena were enjoying themselves. Arch asked, shall we go to Paris on the weekend? Elena said, there's a union meeting. I can't miss it. Arch said, do the meeting some other day. Actually, before going back to his real, poor life, he wanted to create one last big happy memory. Word-to-word English translation. But during this entire situation, things went a bit wrong. Elena didn't like it at all that AJ was belittling her work. Elena clearly said, my life may be small, but for me it is the most important. You stay in your luxurious bungalow, I am happy in my simple life. After Elena left, AJ became very sad. While driving, he kept messaging her again and again, asking her to reply. Because of this, suddenly an accident happened. Gabriel told Jeff that AJ had gone into a coma, because at the time of the accident Gabriel was with Jeff. When Gabriel told Jeff this, Jeff shouted angrily, isn't it your job to stop people from using their phones while driving? Why didn't you stop him? Gabriel said, how could I stop him? I was with you. Anyway, now they would have to wait. Jeff's problems had increased even more. He said to Gabriel, this is not my life. Fix everything, man, what have you turned me into? On the other side, because Gabriel failed to prevent Archie's accident, he was fired from his job. Now, until he fixed everything, he would have to live like a human. After becoming human, he started feeling extreme hunger, so Jeff taught him how to eat a burger. Eating food for the first time felt very good to Gabriel. Jeff read online that generally a person comes out of a coma in about 2 weeks. And the next day, Jeff was going to his old office. He knew everything about business, so he thought he would go there, share his knowledge, people would consider him a genius, and he would get a great job. But the opposite happened. They considered him a hacker instead of a genius, wondering how he knew so much about their company, and they threw him out. Meanwhile, even after calling repeatedly, the hospital staff refused to tell anything about Archie, because they could not leak anyone's personal information. On the other side, Gabriel was indulging in human-like behavior. Happily browsing the internet, he said, look, I'll show you baby elephants. Irritated by his behavior, Jeff said, bro, now you'll also have to do a job. I can't bear expenses for both of us. Gabriel took up a job of washing dishes in a restaurant. A few days later, when he got his first salary, seeing all the different taxes made his head spin. He said, where did the money even go? The government took everything. What kind of system is this? A man working with him explained that maybe he would have to do another job as well. He himself was surviving only by doing 3 jobs. Now Gabriel also had to face all the problems humans go through. Meanwhile, Archie woke up from the coma. A nurse came and said that 2 people had been constantly asking about him. If you find out anything, call me. After hearing this from the nurse, a mischievous idea came into Archie's mind. He asked the nurse, when people wake up from a coma, sometimes they get memory loss too, right? The nurse nodded yes. At that very moment, Archie decided that he would pretend to have lost his memory. On the other side, Jeff got a food delivery order, and the address was the same luxury bungalow, which meant Archie had woken up from the coma and was enjoying himself by sitting in Jeff's place. Jeff reached home angrily, but Archie, acting innocent, said, yes sir, who are you? I don't remember anything. Sorry brother, do I know you? Jeff became confused. Has he really forgotten, or is he just acting? He went and told everything to Gabriel. Frustrated, Jeff said, make me talk to God, I'll fight with him now. Gabriel raised his hands, I don't have any powers anymore. I'm human just like you. By now he had also become a chain smoker. Annoyed, Jeff said, will you just keep washing dishes and smoking cigarettes? Do you want your angel life back or not? Hearing this, an idea came into Gabriel's mind. Everything went wrong when I couldn't save Elena from the accident. If I put her life back on the right direction, then maybe Archie will automatically get better and try to take his life back. On the other side, Elena was giving a big speech, motivating people to form a union, but she lost by a huge margin. Most people voted for an unknown candidate. Seeing this, Gabriel also became very sad. On the other hand, Jeff was fired from his food delivery job. The company replaced humans with robots. Frustrated, Jeff said, how do people struggle so much? In my old life, I just went on vacations and attended a few meetings. Just then the police came and towed his car because there were old parking tickets on it. The police warned that the longer the car stayed there, the more the bill would increase. Jeff started feeling that in this country, how is a poor person even supposed to improve? Gabriel said, the same things happened with Archie as well. Now Jeff couldn't see any way out. It felt like both of them would die hungry. Then he remembered that he had very expensive watches kept in the safe at his house, and he was the only one who knew the safe's password. When both of them reached the house, they saw that a party was going on inside. Today was Jeff's 40th birthday, and Archie was celebrating his own birthday in Jeff's place. Gabriel said, I don't like doing stealing type work. Jeff angrily said, all this is mine. What stealing are you talking about? Then they saw, Archie was even copying Jeff's dance moves. Jeff's anger increased even more. Anyway, Jeff hid inside so that he could take out the watches from the safe as soon as he got a chance. During the party, Gabriel accidentally ate Bang-infused chocolates and became completely drunk. He started sharing his entire angel story with a random girl. Coincidentally, Elena had come to the same party as a waitress. After the party ended, Archie said to Elena, stay for a while. I want to spend some time with you, please. After this, both both of them danced together. Alina said, "You were right, making this union was all a waste of time. How can I fight the system alone?" Then she said on her own, "Let's go to Paris. Maybe my life is actually useless." Hearing this, Archie stopped her. "Don't think like that. Don't underestimate yourself. As long as people like you exist, the world can truly change. If you give up, then nothing will ever change." After this conversation, Archie went to sleep and Jeff secretly started taking out watches from the safe. He took out a lot of expensive watches and was just about to leave when suddenly Archie came with a gun. He fired shots rapidly and one of them hit Jeff on the shoulder. Jeff screamed in pain, "Are you crazy? Why are you firing bullets?" Archie said, "When I was your assistant, you yourself said that if someone enters the house, shoot first and ask questions later." Jeff immediately understood. "Oh, so you remember everything?" There was no memory loss or anything. Hearing their shouting, Gabriel also reached there. They rushed Jeff to the hospital. Later, Jeff asked Archie, "Why did you lie?" Archie said, "Because my life is very boring, brother. There's no fun at all, but your life is full of fun. Still, it's okay, I'll take my own life back." Gabriel explained, "If you truly wanted to make your life better, you would have tried. Right now, you're just feeling guilty about Jeff. Until you yourself feel that your life is worth living, you can't go back." Hearing this, Jeff got angry. "Who would go back to that life? I lived it for 4 days and understood, brother. No one would want that life." Archie said, "Let's go to my house," meaning your house. "We'll relax and enjoy." And truly, they sat in the sauna and enjoyed themselves. Slowly, all three of them started enjoying their strange new life. Just then Martha suddenly came to meet Gabriel. Scolding him, she said, "I gave you such a simple job, to stop people from texting while driving. But you got stuck here, washing dishes and smoking cigarettes." Gabriel admitted, "It's difficult. How do I show Archie hope in his life?" Martha said, "Sometimes a lost soul doesn't need an angel, but a human." In the evening, all three went to eat tacos. Alina was also there. She was again trying to form a union. She had understood that you have to fight slowly. You don't win in one day. Then everyone went dancing. There, Archie noticed that Gabriel was first dancing happily, then suddenly became sad and went outside. Archie asked, "What happened, brother?" Gabriel said, "I'm a foolish angel. I ruined everything. Now I've even become a chain smoker." Archie said, "You came to show me that my life is worth living. How can you give up yourself?" Gabriel said, "Yes, I came to show you, but you chose a luxury palace life instead of real life." Archie said, "I don't want luxury. I just want a decent life. I'm just scared. If I go back, will I get a job? A car? I don't know anything." Gabriel comforted him. "When I became human, I was scared too. Everything was going wrong. I had to wash dishes, sleep in a car, but there were good moments too. I like dancing. I got a friend like Jeff, and I like you a lot too." Hearing this, Archie said, "You are a very good angel, and always be with me." Alina was right. You don't win instantly, you have to keep trying. At that very moment, he returned to his old life. His car had been towed. On the other side, Jeff woke up in his house. There he found Archie's parking ticket. When Archie went to get his car, he found out that Jeff had already paid the ticket. Archie called his father. "Papa, nothing is going right." Papa said, "It's okay, son. Difficulties come. I trust that you will handle it." Hearing this, Archie felt a little courage. On the other side, Jeff started making changes in his companies. He said, "Remove all the robots from food delivery. Humans will do the deliveries and pay them more." The board members said, "Impossible." Jeff said, "I have control of the company. I have the maximum shares. What I say will happen." On the other side, Archie started delivery work again, where he didn't even get time to go to the toilet. Other workers also left the job. Archie started looking for a new job as a documentary editor. His life slowly started getting back on track, and whenever he ate something, he would save a small portion for Gabriel.